Jungkook and you were dating each other for a long time, but one day you ended up on seeing Jungkook having a verbal spat with your dad. On that day onwards, you distanced yourself from him and broke up with him. Later, he said sorry to your dad and helped your dad in business, which your dad asked you to marry him. As you entered the room, you were startled with the sound of someone slamming the door and locking it. You felt it. You know who it is. The same minty perfume filled in the room, making your stomach churn and feel an excitement. You could hear his slow steps, making you turn back to face him. His handsome face had a slight tint of playfulness in it. Jungkook, he whispered out. Calling his full name made him frown his eyebrows. Full name, just Jungkook is enough, he said with a teasing sound as he took stepward towards you. What? You stepping back. What, Mrs.? He asked, taking a step closer. What are you doing? You tried to say without stuttering as you took a step back. Here, girl, this is my room. I mean, our room, he said, winking as he leaned towards you, making you take multiple steps back. I need to change, you said. Change? Who is stopping you? He said. Please go out. I need to change. You said, making him raise his eyebrows, basically saying, get out, right? I'm your husband, So me going out doesn't make any sense, wifey. One or the other day, he said, looking you up and down. Getting uncomfortable, you moved and stepped away to the bedpost. But before you could step further, his hand circled your waist and pulled you towards him, making you slam into his chest immediately. The sudden action made you startled and crumpled his shirt for balance as you tightly closed your eyes. But as his hand turned tighter, your eyes shot up in surprise at him. You shivered at the closeness. Didn't I say you're mine? Then why this drama? He asked, making your eyes go wide at him confusedly. I just did for my dad, you said, making him chuckle. But you did marry me, he said, making you frown at him. I won't stay here. I will leave the moment my dad gets business intact, you said back at him. He left a throaty chuckle hearing you. He slowly raised his hands and pulled away your flying hair away from your face and slowly cupped your face. Don't be too stubborn, wifey. If I can marry you after all this fight, girl, think what I will do to make my wife stay with me, huh? So please don't be too stubborn, wifey, Jungkook said. Are you threatening me? You asked him in surprise. Nope, just stating some facts, he said, winking. Listen, Mr. Jungkook, I won't stay here. You said in anger. Listen, Mrs. Jungkook, you will stay here, he said, mocking you back. I won't stay. I don't like it, he said, making his arms around you go tighter. You can feel anger rising up in him. Don't like it? He asked, stressing it as he pulled you closer. You struggled badly. Don't struggle, you're hurting yourself. He rolled in your eyes, making you shiver and eyes water up. Oh, again, leakage of tear tank, he said, seeing you crying. Leave, I want to go, you said, struggling. Never, what you will do? He said, mocking you, pulling you back. Or else I will scream, you said back in anger. Then scream. Usually in first night girls scream though, he said, making your eyes go wide. Go ahead, wifey, he said with a teasing sound. You I looked down in defeat. He laughed out a throaty chuckle seeing your actions. Within seconds, he raised you and placed you on the mirror table, circling your lower limbs around his hips. You were startled by the sudden act change in your position. He slowly cupped your face and packed your forehead. Why, Brian? How many sorries you need that we can go back to who we were? He asked. You pulled away, but he took your face in his hand. Sorry, baby, I can't. Everything back to your dad, right? I'm sorry. I have said million sorries to dad too. I'm sorry, he said, keeping his forehead against yours. You know you are being stubborn, but the images of Jungkook talking back and questioning your dad made your heart clench. But you did, you whispered out, making Jungkook pull you closer. But I won your dad's heart that he gave his daughter to me. Sorry, I did earlier, but I won, he said. Okay, you murmured, making Jungkook pull away and look at you. Okay, he asked, making his eyes wide, to which you nodded. Girl, he kept his hand on your forehead for a good silent 5 minutes. You know how beautiful you look today? Something I cannot praise by my words, he said, pulling you apart. Girl, I wish if we had some time before marriage to talk, we could have enjoyed every moment of our wedding. Anyway, whatever, you are mine now. That's it, he said. You looked at him, frowning, to which he passed a teasing smirk. Why, and can I get it? He asked, leaning to you as he eyed on your lips. Hearing that, you pushed him back, hardly making him stumble back, and fell on the floor without balance and support. You didn't think that push will make fall to ground, but seeing him sitting in the ground like that made you laugh like crazy. Haha, you started laughing, Jungkook looking at you for a moment, and next time he raised and pulled you down onto him. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha, laugh, he said in a mocking, he said in mocking, making your eyes frown and anger. Why you don't want to laugh? He asked. You pouted at his kiss and make him chuckle. He suddenly turned around, pushing down to the ground. Seeing your position, you're struggling badly, making him move closer to you. Why are you wasting all your energy struggling? You know I won't move. Then why are you struggling, huh? You looked at him, pouting sadly. I don't know what I will do if you keep on pouting, he said, leaning to you. The closeness made close your eyes. Why and open your eyes, he said, leaning close to your face. But in opposite, you kept your eyes closed. Jungkook slowly leaned to and nuzzled his face onto your neck. You got hold on his hair, pulling it. Cookie, you whispered out his nickname by you. Jungkook, hearing it, smiled, leaned closer to steal your lips by his. The slow start turned into a fiery one between you both. It complained about the missing and care you both have for each other. The struggle of your breath made you pull back. You slowly opened your eyes to meet his dark ones. The only sound in the whole room was the heartbeat sounds from both of you. It echoed slowly in a rhythmic phase. You both know that the need for each other. I want you, he said, looking straight into eyes. Without wasting a second, he kneeled and connected his lips to yours.